I just ain't a thug, I just wanna have a good time in the club. You don't want no problems, watch a movie for some drama. I'ma call my mama to say, hey your mama. North Day, we run this. South Day, we run this. Lauderdale, Palm Beach, run this. On the bottom of the map where the folks don't go. Hey, laser. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, then that means official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, that means official.
Capping, not no criminal. Trying to tap in an asshole with a minimum. I really jerk out these rats in my denim. I think on some own feeling. There's a curry on twin trying to pop out. We in the trenches and we got Skrilla. I told him if he come around, we gon' curse out my rats getting bigger. Curse out my pocket getting bigger. In the trench with all of my. There's a curry on the sun.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. The Timberwolves looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here at the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. Now,
the bounce. Go ahead, Ant.
It's stolen by Edwards. Now DiVincenzo. Glancing at the players on these rosters, Doris, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity.
Randall down low. Randall is doubled. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. George with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. And rejection by McDaniels. And then Randall slams it in.
Well, Julius Randle, we know this, loves to finish despite being fouled. This guy will play through contact, no problem.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year, so just solid at the line. Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving, no doubt whatsoever. Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
And they double up Embiid. Pass to George. Just 5 on the clock. And wow!
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
Edwards. Randall right side. For the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Randall's got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And you look at this Timberwolves roster, Doris, quite a spread as far as the ages of their top players.
Oh, Kevin, you've got a couple of guys who are absolutely on the back nine and really walking up the fairway of number 18. And then you've got Mr. McDaniels and Anthony Edwards, 2 guys in their early 20s. But this is the fascinating part. There's a runway left, and what do they do with it?
Now here's Gobert. Outside Edwards. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Pass to Edgecombe. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass. Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a possession.
1:53 left in the first. McDaniels outside. That 3 off the mark. Now the 76ers with it. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Off target from 3-point range. McDaniels right side. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I love that Rudy left no doubt. Show off that power, Rudy.
Here's Edgecombe. He has 5. 6 to shoot. Sweet move. Baseline J on the way. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota in the lead. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Lets it go from the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. George has got 5.
Silky smooth jumper from Paul George, and he just lets it fly whenever he gets free from that spot.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Gobert the screen. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drills the 3-pointer.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Maxey. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up 3. And we'll get it. Going after this from the Target Center. 16. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
The 76ers trailed by 4. And Doris, we saw it. Something just clicked for Jaden McDaniels and his rebounding in the 2025 season.
Well, his rebounding and beyond, let's remember his team decided to put the ball in his hands a little bit more, and he elevated his game on the offensive end as well. Well, that's the defensive impact of Anthony Edwards making the steal and setting up easy offense.
Timberwolves leading by 7. Esther Randall. It's Edwards on the wing. And stolen by Gordon. And now Philadelphia on the break. From deep, Maxey. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
DiVincenzo. Randall on the follow. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Doesn't take much for Maxey to find a lane to the rim.
Gobert the screen. For 3, Edwards. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Now, here is George. He has 5. There's the drive. That's good. And he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Paul George's ability to put the ball on the floor and drive it balances out his shooting. So important to have both.
Inside. And finished off by Gobert.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Maxey. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
A pretty nimble guy. Maxey mixes up the defender with that dribble move to create space.
The 76ers trailed by 4. Here's Gordon. Randall with some nice D. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. It's good from long range. DiVincenzo's got 9.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Now, here's George. He has 7.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow.
And here is DiVincenzo. He's got 9. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Edwards from the arc. That doesn't go. He's 5 of 12 on the night. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And now the fast break, and deep with the ball. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And it's the 76ers with the ball. They trail by 7. On the wing, Eric Gordon. 5 on the clock. Embiid trying to break loose. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
A putback, and there's Gobert putting it. Right back in. Gobert's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Now, here is George. He's got 7. Maxey in the corner. Unloads. Offensive rebound. Minnesota leading by 6. This one for 3. And Eric Gordon pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Boy, not only can Paul George get off the dribble drive, but you see the strength to absorb the contact and finish. Nice.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
George with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper.
Paul George's shooting form is just so pretty. This guy has the ability to make shots so easy.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, guys. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Back to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team, fairly deep, with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
George. And out of bounds is the Timberwolves. Gain possession. The Timberwolves leading. Kick by Randall. Out to the wing. Randall is doubled. DiVincenzo with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Timberwolves passing it around. And here's Edwards from the arc.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. He's got to work for better looks.
That puts them in the lead. Maxey's got 18 points.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy. They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's George. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Outside, Maxey. And they double up Maxey. Here's Edgecombe.
And how about the raw athleticism of Edgecombe? He gets to the rim with ease.
Here's DiVincenzo. No good on that one. The 76ers leading. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that ball? Good on the three-point shot. Maxey's got 21.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Dillingham with it. They need this. Good. The 76ers leading by 4. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Outside, Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the game.
Oh!
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. George, double team. Pass to Gordon. Launches it. Julius Randle with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
It's good.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
Embiid inside. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moves like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
Knocked loose. Pass to George. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same, but can he hold off Father Time?
Well, you have to respect the career of Paul George. He has faced at one point a career-ending injury. He keeps battling to get back on the floor through constant injury.
And it goes down 2 points.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle.
And there it is for him. Maxi's got 12 points in just the second half.
And Maxi's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can because his first step is so explosive.
And so it's Maxi with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. 3-point lead. Here's George. And he uses the glass on the layup. 15 points for Paul George.
Oh, he is absolutely unstoppable right now. Paul George in rhythm. Look out.
There's McDaniels. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Left side, Maxi. "13 feet away. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the 76ers. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We'll return. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Oh, here's Edwards. Randall outside. And Randall throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Outside Gordon. 76ers moving the ball around. Six on the shot clock. Outside, George. Shoots over McDaniel. Randall grabs the board. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Dillingham. Here's McDaniels. Edgecombe with the steal. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. The shot's good. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Philadelphia?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Fast break Philadelphia. And Edgecombe gets it to go. Now it's a 7-point 76ers lead. McDaniels. That one wide left.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Unwilling to let up even for a...
Edwards with the dunk of the night.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Pass to George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Maxey. That one good for 2. Maxey's got the lead up to 11 now for Philadelphia.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He was just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
The call will be against P.J. Edgecombe. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Edwards knocking his way inside.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him. The 76ers leading by 9. Maxey. And there's the drive. Yep, that's going to go in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo.
I can see that from a mile away. See it. You can step my money about a mile away. Stack it. I got three white like a mink coat with them rolls like a Sharpay. And all of my call them Barbies. She looking back like I'm blessing, baby, no way. And lately I've been on that. We got London on the train. Me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah,
Thanks for being with us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Drains the triple. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not. For the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
And here are the Rockets now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Durant. Releases from the wing and drills it. Durant's got 5 now.
Well, that's virtually impossible to defend. I mean, with Durant's length, those long arms, and the high arcing shot that he shoots, the best you can do as a defender is challenge him, and hope he misses.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Let's go with a three. Durant's shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Sengun throw it down.
Sengun finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make him feel you.
Back to Gordon. Pass to Edgecombe. Fourth. Three. And the 76ers another three.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
And you know, Embiid is a guy who consistently brings energy on this end of the floor.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Here's Maxey. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
There's the double with Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Philadelphia moving it around. Embiid gets the bucket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, it's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. Gordon can't hit. Pass to Shepherd. Back to Durant. Takes a three. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Poetry in motion. Such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that 3 ball's going down.
George outside. The rebound by Shepherd.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Philadelphia grabs the miss. Outside Maxey. Here's Embiid. Good D by Sengun.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
This is Maxey at his best, attacking the lane and finishing at the rack.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Durant's got 16 points.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
And the shooter had very little space on that attack.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now here's Maxey. 6 points for him.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. And Gordon with the big finish.
Look at Gordon taking flight right to the rack.
Here's Shepherd. No made baskets yet. The kick to Durant. Pass to Shepherd. Back to Durant. 6 to shoot. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
And he gets that one. Give him 8 points now.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
On the wing, Durant. Cuts off the pass. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. And the jam by George.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well,
oh, it's good! Are you kidding me?
Oh, my goodness. That's how you beat the clock. Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Whew. That's an impossible shot.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Rockets.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Durant with it. Guarded now by George. And Houston, another three.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
Maxey surveying the D. Shoots over Shepherd. And it's Maxey missing.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has been everything, Grant.
Oh, my. His growth, both with his play, but also with his leadership, has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. 76ers trail by 10. Here's Maxey. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Gordon. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
On the hunt to make a big defensive impact. Thompson denying that shot.
Here's Durant. And it's Durant gliding in for the fast break finish.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
To halt the run, Maxey. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
That's where Maxey's at his best. He wants to get the ball inside.
Thompson goes in. The kick to Durant. Fires from deep. Second shot opportunity. Oh, George with a steal. Maxey with it. Now Thompson defending. Ooh, Thompson with the block. And the whistle stops play here. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here. These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high.
And it's Maxey missing. Houston leading by 12. Top of the key. And that one's good by Durant. 34 points for Durant.
When he's dropping dimes, an opponent gets very nervous dealing with Jabari Smith.
Outside Maxey. To the wing on the left. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Edgecombe. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Edgecombe's got 6.
Well, that's a real encouraging make for Edgecombe. The rookie's showing he can score it off the ball.
To the paint. On the wing, Durant. The 3. The rebound by Embiid.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Pass to Gordon. Now Embiid. Oh, Embiid with the slam.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
Thompson, no good. 76ers trail by 8. Fires the 3. And that's good. Gordon for 3. Give him 8.
Well, you know, Gordon takes most of his threes at the top of the arc, but he has the stroke to knock down the corner 3 as well.
Oh, George with a steal. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Durant. Tipped away. Oh, George with a steal. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
PG-13 using that length inside.
Here's Thompson. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Back to Maxey. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's George. And George with the jam.
Showing you the vertical that time. Paul George throwing it down.
Smith no good. There's 42 seconds left to play in the half. The Rockets lead by 3. The 3 ball. Buries it from 3. Smith's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Here's Edgecombe. 6 points for him. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Adams a screen. Here's Durant. It's good from the top of the key. Durant's got 36 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. Back after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. 76ers trail by 4. Outside Maxey. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Ben Thompson.
Because he's quick and aggressive, Maxey draws his fair share of fouls and gets to the line.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Maxey. Thompson with it. With the drive. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Pass to Embiid. To the left wing. They swipe it. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you guys.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. 5 to shoot. Goes up again. And Thompson puts it in. And now a 6-point Houston lead.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing. And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Making it look easy inside. Durant.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
Here's Maxey. Into the lane. Yes, it's good. Maxey's got 17 points.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end. And that is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
We've got Steven Adams out there, Clark. What comes to your mind when you're asked about him?
Boy, I love his grit. I love his physicality, man. He is just an anchor when he gets in the paint, when he sets a screen. You just don't move this guy. And his hands are really good. I mean, he's a throwback. But boy, is he effective and impactful in the way he rebounds, sets screens, and defends. And he never shies away from physicality.
In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Greg.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
Durant with it. Checked by Gordon. Back to Durant. Over George. And they recover it. Pass to Durant. Picked by Smith. 4 on the clock. Up and over Gordon. Smith right side. Thompson outside. The kick to Durant. Up and over Gordon. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 40 points.
Boy, that mid-range J from KD can put people to sleep, boy. Tough to guard him at all 3 levels.
Here's Maxey. It's rebounded by Houston. Durant surveying the D. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. Nifty move. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Every time Maxey steps on the floor, you expect a big scoring night. Tyrese can explode offensively at any time.
Nice shot by Durant.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. For 3, George.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Outside Maxey. Off target from 3-point range. The kick to Durant. Pass to Şengün. There's the triple. Kevin Durant again from deep. Durant's got 51.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And miss after miss right now. 43 seconds left in the third.
So often we see guys fail to box out now, but he did a great job right there.
The Sixers again can't hit. The Rockets lead by 16. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Durant's got 53 points.
He's putting the team on his back. Incredible scoring performance thus far.
Check out Maxey with the throwdown. Boy, he can get off the ground quick.
And it's Houston's ball. The kick to Durant. Shoots over George. Durant, no good. That'll count. Can't get it to drop. And so it's the Houston Rockets in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Rockets lead by 16. On the wing, Thompson. Left side, Durant. Over George. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about the value of size out of the backcourt, and that sequence by Thompson is a great example.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
Here's Durant, and another basket for Houston. And it's the Sixers with the ball. 19-point game. Outside Maxey. Screen by Gordon. 5 on the clock. And it's in there. Maxey's got 24.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Pass to Durant. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Over George. Paul George pulls it in. And so here is Philadelphia, trailing by 17. Philadelphia moving it around. Ooh, Thompson with the block. And Drummond with the jam. Now here's Thompson. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 5. Back to Durant. Shoots over Maxey. Gordon pulls it in. Inside. Here's George. He's off on that one. The Rockets lead by 15. Here's Smith. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Poke loose. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Gordon on the take. And that one good.
And Gordon has the burst of speed you like to see in a guard. Excellent at hacking through the defense to the cup.
Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Drummond. Kicks it to George. Beyond the arc. Another shot. Gordon outside. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. There's the double with Thompson. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Oh, he detonates at the rim. That was savage.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Drives to the hoop. And he slams it down.
Oh, man, talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy.
And space is what he had, fellas. Soft defense there.
Now Holiday. Gordon with a steal. And a foul on Jabari Smith. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Smith with a nice job on that defensive stand. His length, really an asset.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player.
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
And Holiday, here we go. Durant fires. Ooh, the shot misses.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Now George. Knocked away. Şengün with a steal. Now Durant. Shoots a 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Rockets.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kevin Durant.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team. I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Stolen by Thompson. Fires the 3. Cash from downtown.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Intercepted. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah.
She bad, I like this. Now she wanna face car valid and she got nice lips. Innocent and a freak, that's my type. 10 out of 10, yeah, that's my. You feel like tick-tock like this. I know what you're on, don't try hide it. I get move your waist and wine like this. Face car valid and her body come perfect. I could be patient if it's worth it. If you want a Birkin, then earn it. Miss, we can make fire like furnace. She pull up on me in a night with a purpose. And your eye contact is flirting. You got the I'm surfing. Miss, if you got a bumper, then twerk it. Miss, if you got a bumper, then shake it. Vibrate it, embrace it. Let's make it. First step, room, next step. I got you tryna get. If you can handle, come take it. I know that your friends like me and you hate it. Babe, they can look, not touch. Only you, and me. Homebody, I don't like party. But we can party like we at Carney. First day, palm me. Only you, and me. Let's do. She don't need money, she already. If you bring your girls, I'ma bring my army. She bad, I like this. Now she wanna face car valid and she got nice lips. Innocent and a freak, that's my type. I 10, yeah, that's my. Feel tick-tock like this. I know what you're on, don't try hide it. I get move your waist and wine like this. She bad, I like this. Now she wanna face car valid and she got nice lips. Innocent and a that's my type. 10 out of 10, yeah, that's my. Tick-tock like this. I know what you're on, don't try hide it. I get move your waist and wine like this.
Ring, do you hear me calling? Me no way, no drive. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Me no way, no drama. Not a fire alive. Do you hear me calling?
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin. Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. They get it again, and Mobley throws it down.
And that's just opportunistic basketball. Mobley carving out space and then cashing in on the second chance opportunity.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Here's Edgecombe after the made shot from Evan Mobley. 4 on the shot clock. Hits it from three-point range.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
Embiid with the steal. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. George, no good. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Hunter over to help. Embiid inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Gordon missing. And the Sixers last season, Tim, winning less than half as many games as had been projected.
Well, the injury bug completely derailed their season. And by the tail end of that year, a low win total was actually in their best interest because they were trying to ensure they retained their top 6 protected pick.
Pass to Hunter. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For 3, Mitchell.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to Edgecombe. And here's Embiid. And here's George. It's deflected. Mitchell with the steal. From the arc. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. It's a 3-point game. Scooped up. Embiid. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. Here's Edgecombe. Five to shoot. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
Pass to Mobley. Puts it up. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Cavaliers are making noise. Point guard Darius Garland said, the brand of basketball that we play is super exciting, super fun. A lot of threes, a lot of alley-oops, a lot of dunks. And we play really hard on both ends of the floor. It's been a winning recipe. Guys, back to you.
Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
And you know Mobley was in that shooter's head. Evan, as good as they come defensively.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Pass to Edgecombe. Now here's Embiid. Covered by Mobley. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Mitchell with it. George picks him up. Mobley wide open. From outside, off the mark. Right side, George. To the middle. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Explosive in that painted area. Edgecombe can just rise above any type of resistance.
Here's Mitchell. Makes it off the glass. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Outside, George. 24 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Embiid. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And here's Cleveland. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Outside, Maxey. Missed inside.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions. Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
And, Jim, this is year 2 of that 4-year, $211 million contract for Paul George.
And when he's been healthy, Kevin, he has shown himself to be one of the best swingmen in the game. But now he's in his mid-30s, and this can be the point where players often start to wear down.
Pass to George. Here's Edgecombe. A three-pointer, no good. Mobley with it. Now defended by Embiid. Mobley inside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's George. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Mobley. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mobley's got 9.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Mobley is screened. The drive by Mitchell. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And the 76ers making a change here.
Number 1.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Outside Gordon. Back to George. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And George, here we go. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Here's Maxey. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Maxey, no good. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Ball finishes with power, not just going for the layup, solid at throwing it down deep inside.
Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Maxey's got 8 points.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The 76ers shooting their first free throw this game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
Now, here's Maxey. 9 points in the game so far. Now Edgecombe. Shoots over Ball. Edgecombe, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Jim is one of the most accurate three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like Damian Lillard with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far.
What a list. The call will be against VJ Edgecombe. That is his first foul of the game. To the paint. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And I like that Mobley keeps his options open. He knows by making that pass, it could lead to something better.
Goes up on the wing. And it's Gordon missing. The Cavaliers trailing. Back to Ball. He is looking for Mobley and finds him. The second effort. This one for three. He scores his fifth field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Yeah, this is one of those nights where you get to see everything in Mobley's bag.
And the basket by Gordon.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Now, here's Garland. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's George. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Mobley looking it over. Ball with it. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. Good! Donovan Mitchell down low.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Edgecombe. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. 76ers lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. They lead by 1. Outside, George. Outside, Maxey. Charity stripe shot. Here's Drummond. The shake. Gordon for 3. Good on the triple. Gordon's got the first bucket of the third here for the 76ers. The kick out to Ball. On the wing, Mitchell. 7 points in the game. And stolen by Maxey. Into the lane. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Nice read by Maxey. Sees it, hits it, done.
Another young rising player in this league who's learning as he goes along is Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, he continues to get more responsibility on his plate, and I think as he starts to embrace that leadership role a little bit more and become more vocal, I think then you're going to start to see Philly really do some great things.
Yeah, maturing before our eyes.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence and accomplished scores.
Now, here's Hunter. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Mobley. And nothing is falling for him right now. Maxey, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Outside, Ball. Mitchell right side. Mitchell on the drive. And the layup is good. Mitchell's got 9.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
It's George on the wing. Pass to Gordon. Now here's Drummond. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt, and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Pass to Mobley. Ball with a wide open look. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 9.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Now Gordon. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Garland. Here's Mitchell. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Here's Maxey. That one goes. Count it. And the 76ers lead by 6.
And look at Maxey blowing past the contact. He is just too fast.
Mitchell soars in for the stuff.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Outside, Maxey. Pass to George. 5 on the clock. For 3, Gordon. Good on the 3-point shot. Gordon's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Philadelphia.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Kevin, back over to you.
Great mentality. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Yep, it counts. Drummond's got 5 points so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Pass to Hunter. Garland looking it over. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Down low. Cleveland moving the ball around. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Running onto the court.
Timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Yeah, they needed to call one there. They're forcing the issue, and it's leading to ugly turnovers.
Timeout.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's ready to talk things through with them. You have to like what we're seeing from Tyrese Maxey.
They're going to have to regroup here and figure out a way to stop him because he is dominating them.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The 76ers leading by 7. Outside, George. Embiid wide open. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pass the ball. And Ball slams it in.
Superb pass from Garland. He's all for setting up his teammate.
Maxey attacking. Banked in off the glass. Maxey's got 16 points.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Garland is doubled. Here's Mitchell. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
And Grimes has it in the corner. Here's Maxey. Good D by Mobley. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, guys. Well, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Maxey looking it over. Clock at 6. From deep, George. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Garland, that's for 2. Mobley outside. Outside Garland. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Mitchell with it. Now defended by Embiid. Here's Mobley. Pass to Hunter. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Sets a great screen, and then Mobley gets perfect position there on the roll.
Outside Gordon. It's Grimes on the wing. Stolen by Mitchell. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Mobley, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's George. Softly drops in the floater. And the 76ers lead by 5.
And he takes advantage of whatever the defense gives. George can go to the finesse game if he has to.
In the corner, it's Mobley. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Here's Gordon. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Cavaliers trailed by 5. So another turnover for Philadelphia. And here's Maxey outside. And George able to finish.
Great anticipation from George there. Plus the long body, the quickness. Nice play.
Knocks down the 3.
And Ball is not going to back down in these moments. In fact, he embraces being the man when it's a big possession.
Here's Maxey. And they double up Maxey. Not gonna go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
It's good.
And Ball, such a high IQ player, superb at knowing when to take that triple.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. The 76ers making a switch here. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 1. Now here's Drummond. Shot clock at 6. Gordon fires. Drained from outside.
And so many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
No good.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
No good on the layup. Mobley. Off the glass.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside. He knows these are shots he can make consistently.
Ball with the rebound.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Now Mitchell to take the lead. And Mitchell drills the 3.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
inside Gordon. Here's George. Maxey. And there's the dunk.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Now Mitchell. Now Mobley. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. His precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time, really a terrific ability.
He answers with a dunk of his own.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Ball. Fires the three. Good.
Absolutely no fear in this young fella. When the game is close, you want the ball in Ball's hands.
Gordon. The three is off. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win.
$16,000 square, 8 million up there, 2 million down here. When I was born, grandmama could see it. I be Bentley driven and very strategic. RM sleeve, no diamonds are needed. Floors are heated, so be it, so be it. With P, get something to meet you. Your soul don't like your body, we help you free it. Then we wait for TMZ to leak it. It ain't no secret, so be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. CLIP, I can show you how to if you let me. I'm monogram like confetti. Ready, she leaning on Celine cause she ain't stepping in Giuseppe. Like each Pirelli, I got 8 of them, call me Andretti. If I'm not in the telly, then I'm twirling your like she in spaghetti. Heavy, circle back and come and get this. And your ears too, if you want 'em blue like belly. Lot of jetting, Prada bedding, 911s. I'm the who's who with what's what, Papa Heaven. Around and get trying to test me, cause that I'm with like the draw. When it's sketchy, if they catch me, don't forget me. Resurrect me, buy a dog tag the same place that they forget me. Ski. Smoke.
It's the Philadelphia 76ers taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. This is NBA basketball right here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Ali LaForce covering us courtside. And after battling injury issues early in his career, Eric Gordon continues to stick around, Tim.
And he's now been in this league going on 2 decades, a respected veteran who can still spark a team and contribute to winning games.
Now, here is James. Pass to Doncic. Nice start. for him, sinking his first shot.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Now here's Maxey. Up and over Doncic. And it's Maxey missing. Fires from the wing. Doncic with the bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Here's Maxey. And that one is stuffed right through.
Such an explosive athlete. Maxey saw his chance and took it right to the rim.
From deep, here's Doncic. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. And it's Maxey missing. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. We talked about the strategy tonight, particularly against Joel Embiid. He said, quote, "I told my guys to get as physical as they want," adding, "He's not a guy you can guard gently. He demands that you get aggressive." Hopefully that assertive defense gets coached the results he's looking for. BA, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here he goes. James with the rebound.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport. Yeah, I like when Edgecombe is aggressive like this inside, because he's very skilled at converting from there.
He launches that one from way outside. Doncic has got 9.
Oh, my. The air is thin from out there, but I'll tell you what, he's got deep range.
Hits the trifecta.
You kind of saw this coming. Maxey had to at least try to one-up them.
Here's Doncic. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Here's Edgecombe. Here's Maxey. Out to Gordon. 4 on the clock. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here from 20 feet. And Reeves pulls it down.
And that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Pass to Doncic. And again, it's the Lakers.
And there's Luka, one of the most entertaining players in the league.
Outside Maxey. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Pass to Doncic. The baseline, Jay. The rebound by Maxey.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Gordon on the wing. Counted from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Reeves with the ball. Picked up by Embiid. That one's good for 2.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
And here's Maxey outside. Rebounded by LeBron. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 4. Ayton with a screen. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And so it's the Lakers with it. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by Embiid. 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Gordon. And Ayton pulls it down. The 3, James. And he can't get that one. He got it up. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Los Angeles Lakers. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Greg.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Guys, back to you.
The drive for greatness. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. The Lakers with another miss.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Now here's Maxey. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the... Whoa!
Oh, my goodness!
Georgia's athleticism has always been a strength. Not many guys can pull off that dunk.
Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Yeah, usually not a huge presence on the offensive glass, but George attacks this time. And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
Back to Doncic. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, BA, the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Lakers trail by 4. James with the ball. Guarded now by Maxey. And that one's good. James.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Maxey feeling it out a bit. Gordon on the wing. Pass to Edgecombe. Gets the 3 ball to go. Edgecombe's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, you know everyone comes into the league with a 3-shot now, and Edgecombe is, of course, no exception.
George for 3. Doncic pulls down the board. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Trailing by 5.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very...
Oh, Embiid with the highlight of the night.
Woo, that was big time. I mean, a dunk contest finish from Embiid. This guy can fly.
Hayes with it. Still without a bucket. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
Los Angeles shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. And the free throw, no good. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh, my. His growth, both with his play, but also with his leadership, has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
And it's Doncic missing.
Yeah, and you expect him to make that one. I'm sure he expects it as well.
When we talk about wings in the NBA, George is as good as anyone passing the rock.
On the wing, Reeves to the inside. And book it for Vanderbilt.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Gordon on the wing. Outside Maxey. George outside. Gordon on the wing. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Gordon's got 5 points now this quarter.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better look, and they are capitalizing.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Shot is good by Gordon. 12 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Doncic. Rebound by the 76ers. 1 second left. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And so it's Philadelphia going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Back to the game after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Drummond. Philadelphia moving it around. Pass to Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. 5 on the clock. For 3, George nails it from 3. George has got 7 points.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
George scanning the floor. To the paint. Stolen by Vanderbilt. From deep, Reeves. Kept alive. It's good on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Back to Maxey. And stolen by Reeves. Doncic with it. Guarded now by George. Oh, Luka. Too much inside.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Drummond. Now here's Maxey. 5 to shoot. Up and over Doncic. Gordon. Here's Drummond. Oh, and the dunk by Drummond. I'll
tell you, I wouldn't want to drop Drummond as my assignment inside. You body him up, hack him, it still has no effect on him.
And here's Doncic outside. Drains the triple. Doncic has got 22.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Here's George. He's got 7. Pass to Edgecombe. Kicks it to George. Puts up a 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Lakers trail by 8. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of a modern swingman.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent in Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Back over to you guys.
They're happy to have him. Allie, appreciate the report. Hayes inside. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. For 3, Maxey. Tips it. Controls the rebound and the putback. George has got 9.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
Left side Reeves. Sinks the tray. Reeves has got 5 points now this quarter.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And their all-around play has been the key to chipping away at this deficit.
Outside Maxey. And here's Gordon from the arc. They grab their own miss. And Embiid gets the double team. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it.
Lakers ball.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-4 run. On the wing, Reeves. Drummond grabs the miss. The Sixers lead by 5. Here's George. And George with the jam.
I like when Paul looks to score inside because he's more than capable of dunking it through.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Out to James. Looking to end this cold spell. And slam dunk by James.
Yeah, you can tell LeBron understands the game. He knows a pick is all he needs to beat the D.
And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Edgecombe. 10 points for him. The kick out to Maxey. Fires for 3. Tries again. Fires the 3. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. Maxey's got 20 points.
Well, the corner 3, no challenge for Maxey. I mean, the dude can straight up shoot from deep.
The 3, James.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Outside Maxey. 3-pointer. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
Here's Reeves. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
The defense unable to fight through that screen, and it results in an open look.
Los Angeles shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Poke loose. It's stolen by James. Powerful move inside by LeBron.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
The 76ers, 62.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Lakers trail by 9. Oh, Luka attacking with authority.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
And George with the jam.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
And that one drops.
Well, he was tough there at the rim, and at this point in the game, you need good looks.
Outside Maxey. LeBron with the rebound. Here's Ayton. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Yeah, and Ayton read the play perfectly and got out in front of it for the score off the break.
To the left wing. Here's Embiid. And Ayton pulls it down.
Trying to do a little too much with that fadeaway. There wasn't anyone near him.
And yep, it's good.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. The sideline. Let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
And Allie, thanks.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Here's Maxey. Banked it in off the glass. Maxey's got 11 in the second half.
Ooh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, man.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Here's Maxey. And count the basket. He was fouled. And he's going to the line for one more. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And that one misses. How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
He's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move.
Number 1, Andre Drummond.
On defense, Philadelphia. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Back to James. 6 to shoot. From deep, Reeves. He can't get it to go. Philadelphia leading by 6. Pass to George. Back to Gordon. Philadelphia moving it around. Rebound, the Lakers. Outside Reeves. From deep. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Well, LeBron knows how to share the load. He's always getting other guys involved out there on the floor.
Maxey! Another chance. George. On the take. Oh, the stuff.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
And stolen by Reeves. Doncic outside. Doncic up strong. Bucket. Straight in.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
Now George. And he slams it down.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Here's Reeves. Doncic outside. Puts up the tray. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
Now into the lineup.
And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
Wow! LeBron making some noise.
Oh, easy to see why LeBron has the ball in these moments. He's dependable at coming through for his team.
Outside Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Ayton. Lakers trail by 5. James! The defensive pressure was right there. Maxey fires. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Here's Doncic. Austin Reeves knocks down the trifecta.
And I think the crowd is admiring the long-range duel.
Now Gordon from deep. And he nails it.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Buries it from outside.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting.
Doncic there for the rebound. Now Los Angeles with it. Here's James. Outside Reeves. Doncic outside. Shoots a 3. The 3 is in. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And an intentional foul right there. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a 3. Of course, the team will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
Here's Reeves. So a close game.